Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another reading for my beautiful collective, and this is going to be the next 48 for my earth signs. That is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so I've already blessed my cards and my crystals and everything, so let's get right into it. See the spirit guides say. Also guys, just to let you know, I am available for personal readings. Also, you'll be able to catch the full video if it's not completely on here on my YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. All you have to do is just click the YouTube icon and it'll pull right up for you. You can see or get any of the videos that you would like. Okay. All right, let's get right into this. Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective for the next 48? What is the overall energy for my earth signs for the next 48 hours? Okay, thank you. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. I normally only take 3, but 4 came out, so let's see what we got. First card out is blessings. So y'all already know right off the bat, this is looking real good over here. Blessings, okay? But we also know the rainbow and the we can see the rainbow, but we know rainbows only come after it has rain. So this is blessings after a storm has come, followed by radiance. Yes, shining bright like a diamond. Followed by follow your instincts, guys. And invocation. This is when you're spending time with spirit. Okay? So let's hop right into this. Bottom of the deck is promise. I love that. Ooh, so you guys may have made a promise to someone or a promise to yourself of some kind that you are keeping or need to keep. Let's hop right on into it. All right. Good energy in this deck, please, Spirit, and thank you. Guys, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of the above. That keeps me going. Keeps me putting these videos out for you guys. Keeps me creating more content for the YouTube channel. And it costs you absolutely nothing, you guys, to just hit that button, you know. It helps other people get the help and guidance, wisdom, insight, whatever you want to call it. It helps it get to them too by putting it in the algorithm. And we all can use a little bit of help out here. All right, Spirit, can I have 2 cards to clarify blessings, please? Rainbow. Can I have 2 cards to clarify? All right. Ooh, okay. This is pertaining to love. All right. So, first card out is Woman Holding Heart. I love this. I love this. That's number 44, which breaks down to an 8. In this deck, the 8 is the indecision card. That's about having choices, multiple choices, usually between 2 choices. 9 times out of 10, you guys had 2 choices, probably between 2 people. Excuse me. And one relationship, you know, that's not really where the heart is at, but someone else does have your heart. And then we have Angel of Balance, which is pretty much what it says is it's about balance, needing or having or something being balanced out. This is number 48, which breaks down to 12. 8 and 4 is 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? And in this deck, that is the Temple Path. That means pretty much everything that you've experienced, that you have gone through up until this point, has been predestined for you to experience in order to get you to this place and where you are right now currently in your life. And the decisions, the choices that you are going to be making or having to make are very extremely critical, because it will set the tone for your near present and future, if you will. The woman holding heart, 44, as I told you, breaks down to the 8, but the 8 breaks down to a 4, and that's about a happy family. So there could have been a decision between two families, possibly, maybe an immediate family and creating your own family or some kind. But definitely family was involved there, or just needing more love from your family. And then the 4 breaks down to a 2, and in this deck, it's about taking a journey. Possibly you guys may be moving, relocating, traveling somewhere, taking a trip somewhere. It is also about, you know, meeting a new love interest, possibly in a place of where you work. But bottom of the deck is envy. So we have someone out here who is definitely envious of this situation. But we're going to get more in depth into it. Let's see. Clarify this woman holding heart, please, Spirit, and thank you. Clarify this woman holding heart. Tell me more about this woman holding heart for my collective. Thank you. Next 48. We have Goddess of the Moon. This is about following your intuition, being intuitive, having psychic abilities, even if it's just for the time being right now. It's also about the moon, you know, gives the light in the dark. So there may be some things coming to light that you didn't know about, that you may be finding out in regards to this woman holding heart. Maybe you just finding out that, you know, somebody you thought maybe one person was the love of your life, and you're finding out that's not the case. It's someone else, possibly. 52 breaks down to a 7, 5 and 2 is 7, and that's about the community card. So you may be finding out some things about your community, you know, whether that's your immediate family, or the circle that you just hang out in, possibly. And but it's the community card is about your 3 main spirit guides that are constantly with you all the time, and they're celebrating in the spiritual realm because you are on the right path. But you guys can also possibly maybe going to a party, you know, within the next 48 hours, a celebration of some kind. But bottom of the deck says walking away. So for some of you guys, you may be walking away from something or somebody once this information comes out. And you may be walking to this woman holding heart, you know, the energy that's holding your heart. I say woman because it's a woman on the card, but you flip it as it applies. So you may be a masculine going towards a feminine going towards a masculine, or you could be the same sex. You know, you apply it how you see fit. Clarify, angel. Spirit is telling me to read the book from the book what the woman holding heart represents. So let me give that to you guys real quick. I think this feels like it's for a specific person. It says female dealing with family, love, or emotions. Didn't I say that? You might find out something about your family, immediate community. It says the woman on the card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it may be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also pertain to a new love interest or a friend coming your way. That's really dope. Clarify angel of balance, please, Spirit, and thank you. Clarify angel of balance for my collective for the next 48 hours, please. Clarify angel of balance. Spirit, that's interesting. Ooh, that's beautiful. I want to point something out because I never noticed this before, but Spirit just pointed this out to me. So this is the angel of balance. The angel is here to bring balance to your life, to situations, so forth and so on. Balance, when you think of balance, it's something that's even out. You typically think of the scale, which is the Libra sign. So this, you guys may be, your love interest may be a Libra or something. You may have Libra in your chart. However, I did just do air sign, which Libra is an air sign. So you guys may want to go check that reading out because you may find some messages there for you. But what I found interesting is that if you look behind her, you see the pyramids, right? But you see the two up here right off the bat. But if you look closely, you see the one back here in the background, like playing the cut. So for some of you guys, you could have been in a third-party situation. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Some of you guys were in a third-party situation at some point, whether you knew it or not. And balance is now being had. 9 times out of 10, you probably didn't know. And then once you found out, you decided to make moves. You know, either you or your person, whichever one. And balance is being had because whatever was happening was coming to light. And that's why we have the goddess of the moon here. But going forward, we have door to value. And as you can see, it's literally a door swinging open with just like, it's like a golden city, all this beautiful it's coins and money and just like, it's just everywhere, door to value. So you guys may have be showered, I heard showered with a overflow, abundance of financial gain. But also, this is about door to value. It's also about value within yourself. Balance is being had because you have now found balance within yourself. And so you may have walked away, or you will be walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, that involved a third-party situation, and you now know your worth, your value, and you like, I'm not accepting that anymore. And so the scales are balancing out now. It's no longer uneven. You're no longer giving, and someone is just taking. Your cup is now going to be full. So you guys may have been in that place, and now, right now, this is the blessing part of it, because the bottom of the deck, it's the cornucopia, which is beautiful. This is wish fulfillment in every area. After you've done, you know, the work, it's like the universe, life, God, Spirit blessing you, giving you wish fulfillment in all areas. Love, money, your finances, your job. Like you bless all over the place. But 11 breaks down is November, which would make sense about the harvest here. Material harvest. But it also breaks down to 2, which I told you about, which is the journey. You guys may have journeyed away from all that drama and stuff, and now you're in, you know, the storm, and now you're moving towards your blessings. So that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But 31 breaks down to the 4. 3 and 1 is 4, and again, that's the happy family card that I told you guys about. So it definitely, there's a family dynamic here, situation here. So we're going to find out what's going on. Clarify. May I have another card to clarify, Goddess of the Moon, please, Spirit, and thank you. Oh, wow, and it came out, walking away. So yeah, you guys are going to find out some things, whether you're told everything or you get this information intuitively. Spirit may tell you, but whatever it is, it causes you either gonna walk away or you've already done this. And it was a blessing. You finding out this information, it possibly could have hurt, you know, possibly, I don't know. It depends on what was told, but you apply it how you see fit. But nonetheless, it was a blessing in disguise. You don't even know. And it gave you your strength. Like, look how confident she looks walking away. Like, she don't look crazy and raggedy. She looks beautiful. Look at, like, the beams shining behind her. Like, all this light out here. Like, she like, what? I'm out. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for showing me who you are. Thank you for showing me your true colors. I'm Ghost. Beautiful. Walking away from things that don't serve her. That's people, places, things, habits, situations, thought processes, old relationships, whatever. You know what it is. And 27 breaks down to a 9. And in this deck, the 9 is about grief and loss. It's about a heartbreak, whether it's a current one or something that was past tense that happened that you need to heal from. But nonetheless, you walked away. You walked away from that. And for some of you guys, you may be dealing with that grief and loss now because it was hard for you to do, you know, to walk away. And in some cases, you know, it wasn't that damn hard. So, again, play it how you see fit. Bottom of the deck, yin and yang. So that's that balance again. Clarify this daughter value, please, Spirit, and thank you. Yeah, you guys walk away because you realized your worth. Okay? Clarify this daughter value. Clarify this daughter value, please, Spirit, and thank you. For my earth signs. Ooh, and look what comes. I can't make this up, you guys. I cannot make this up. What I say, 31, right? It's about value in money, but it's also about the value, the worth within yourself. And 31 breaks down to the 4. What comes popping out? The 4. The happy family card. Here we go with that rainbow again. So you guys definitely went through a storm at some point. And now you finding your peace, okay? And it looks like you guys are on a vacation or something. I said that earlier, too, about the journey card. Look like mom and dad, kids, and all of that on the beach and all of that stuff. So that's beautiful. But there may be some value here, lack thereof, that you may not have had before, that you currently have now. And bottom of the deck is deceit, which I find really interesting. So someone was trying to deceive you of something, whether it was actual material things, monetary things, because as you can see, he got coins in his hands and everything. He hiding it. He on the low. He behind the curtain, peeking out to see if the actual owner can see him. And you can tell he's been doing this, for quite some time. But this also can mean deceit, where someone is deceiving you of things like your worth and your value, making you believe that, you know, you're not enough, or you're not good enough, or you won't have anything better than what you have right now, so forth and so on. So I want to tell me, Spirit, tell me more about this. Why did this person walk away? Why did my collective walk away? Why did they walk away? Or what are they walking away from? What are they walking away from? Please, Spirit, and thank you. What are they walking away from? I just heard Spirit say, they walking away because they moving on to happier days. I heard that. And look what just came out. I told y'all it's about a storm. You guys went through a storm. There was a storm here, and it was followed by this caring connection. So you guys were in a situation, a relationship of some sort. It didn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could have been a family dynamic, you know, mom, dad, sister, brother, kids, you know, friends possibly. But a good portion of y'all, it was a romantic relationship, a caring connection here. But it came out in the reverse. And this is what you guys have walked away from. This is unrequited love here. This is a storm, you know. Well, and this is a storm, and it's basically a foundation that was not built on solid ground. That Spirit is like knocking over. You got the lightning here, tornadoes here, the waves, like it's completely breaking this foundation down. And the 10 breaks down to a 5, which in this deck is about attachments, but bad attachments, letting go of things that no longer serve you, people, places, things, situations, so forth and so on, which I already had said because Spirit told me. And then you have this caring connection in the upright. It's, you know, a good thing. But, well, look at that. This is 41. 1 and 4 breaks down to the 5. So ain't that interesting, because that's the other half of this. But it came out in the reverse. Both of these cards came out in the reverse. So this card in the reverse means that the storm that was there, the fight or whatever, it's over. It's done. For the most part, the hard part is done. It's passing. It's out of the way. This, on the other hand, we're going to read this in reverse. 9 times out of 10, this is a connection a caring connection that really wasn't caring, wasn't really even. And what's interesting is because the bottom of the deck is blossoming abundance. You probably was in a connection with someone who was only about money. For some of you guys, that's all it was. It looked good. on paper, you thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side. Not so much. They may have been deceiving you into thinking that they were one way when they really wasn't. But caring connections in the reverse, well, first of all, it's about friendship, partnership of two people, and possible love. But in the reverse, it says this card reverse signals a break in communication or a parting of the ways for two people. It walked away. Walking away, okay? Whether romantic, social, or business, the present connection seems to be at or close to an end. If this is the case, consider what healthy action needs to be taken to move on. As difficult as parting may be, it can often lead to bigger and better things, which is why you have the blessings out here. Keep in mind both the logistical and emotional aspects of leaving this connection behind. Make plans, vent your feelings. Always remember, with every ending, a new beginning is at hand. So you got, you guys got y'all blossoming abundance, your blessings out here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell me more about this happy family. Tell me more about this happy family, please, Spirit, and thank you. For some of you guys could have had a family with this person. Tell me more about this happy family. Okay, we have the thinking man. And that's number 46. And 6 and 4 breaks down to a 10. So there clearly was just like a disconnect here with this family dynamic. You know, maybe on the surface it seemed one way. You thought you was walking into one thing and found out it was something totally different. Whoa, I didn't even see this. With a woman, oh my God, you guys, did I not just say that? When I showed you guys the bottom of the deck and it was the blossoming abundance, because that was what was behind the caring connection and the storm warning. I said for some of you guys was in a connection with somebody that was solely about money. That's all it was, solely about money. And look what comes, this was the other card that flipped out to clarify the happy family. And so you got the thinking man and the woman holding coin. He ain't thinking about her. He thinking about something else. He ain't even looking at her. He looking at this diamond, crystal, whatever you want to call it right here in deep contemplation, like, what the hell? I ain't even realized what I had in my hands kind of deal. 46 is 10, which is the storm warning right there. So you're probably reflecting on this family dynamic situation, this storm. And then you have the woman holding coin, which 4 and 2 is a 6. And in this deck, it's about it's about a contract. It's about justice, if you will. It's about something that is not how can I say, what's the word I'm looking for? That's not casual. Let's say that. It's a situation that's not casual. It could be the buying, selling of a new home. It could be taking things from one level to the next. So from boyfriend and girlfriend to engaged to married. And in some cases, if it's already married, you know, a divorce, a breakup, if you will. But it's something that is legally binding, even if it's for the time being. So for some of you guys, you may have been connected to this woman in this way. You guys may have been married or just in a long-term relationship. There was a commitment here of some kind. It could have had something to do with kids. You guys may have had kids together, so that kept you guys together in a certain kind of space. But this man wants more love. At the bottom of the deck, as you can see, is door to romance, opening his heart up to romance. And look at that, number 33. 3 and 3 is what? 6. So he's opening himself up to love. And it may not be with this woman holding coin. 9 times out of 10 is not with this woman holding coin, because you have the woman holding heart here. So there is someone else here that has his heart. And there is someone that he was with or dealing with just on a surface basis. There was really no love there. It may have started out that way. You know, you thought it was going to be that way, but not quite. But walking away from this situation is what's going to bring upon your blessings. Okay, moving on. Now I have 2 cards to clarify summer solstice, the radiance. May I have 2 cards to clarify summer solstice, please, Spirit, and thank you for my collective for the course of the next 48 hours. Air sign. Oh my God, I'm about to say air sign. I'm telling you guys, you need to go watch that reading, because clearly there's a message in here for somebody. My earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And I have 2 cards to clarify radiance. Thank you. There's that community card. 7. This is your 3 spirit guides. They're constantly there with you. They're guiding you. And they are celebrating, honey, because you are on the right path. They here with this radiance. Like, you are shining brightly. You have done the healing. Possibly, for some of you guys, it depends on where you are in this situation. Some of you guys may be at the beginning, some middle, some towards the end. But it's also about a celebration. You guys may be celebrating something, maybe even a wedding of some kind, because it kind of looked like they're going to a wedding. She looked like the bride. You got the music back here. This the best friend, like, yeah, let's be cute. Got the apples hanging down and everything like that. That's absolutely beautiful. And they're there giving you guidance. Bottom of the deck is 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, but that's your 3rd eye. Some of you guys are awake now. You're awake to the situation at hand, or you will be. And 40 breaks down to the 4, which is, again, the happy family card. So you guys may have, your spirit guides have opened your eyes up to what is going on around you pertaining to this family dynamic. I have one more card, please, to clarify radiance. Journey, number 2. 4 breaks down to the 2. And if you notice, she packed whatever she could carry, and she going about her business. But the direction in which she's coming from, you see all these arrows right here? 9 times out of 10, everybody goes in that direction. And she's traveling the one that got the littlest light on it and everything. The road least traveled. So some of you guys may be breaking generational curses right now. All of that stuff. Or just walking away from a situation and you just like, you're not tolerating it anymore. You want something better. You want something different. And that's what you're going after. And you should. Okay? You absolutely should. I'm hearing vacation. You guys need a vacation. I don't know if you guys can see here these dots. They look like dots on the camera. They're actually stars, but here they look like eyes to me, piercing in the dark, watching you in the dark, watching you on the low. Oh, we got 222, bottom of the deck, the yin and the yang. So this is definitely balance here. Spirit, may I have another card to clarify community? Clarify community, Spirit, and thank you. Your spirit guides are out here guiding you, giving you downloads, information. Spirit said patience. Patience is required, though, throughout this situation as you know, walking away or coming out of this. And 16, again, breaks down to the 7, which is, again, the community card. So some patience may be required during this time right now because there may be some things that still need to be learned or you need to know about, or just God is just moving some things around for you. But you need to know that the ending result, you're almost at the end of this tunnel. You've learned what you needed to learn. You know, you've gained what you needed to gain. Just a little bit more patience is needed. He's moving some things around for you. In the meantime, bottom of the deck says rest and rejuvenate. And that may be what you need patience for. You may need some time to still just to gain your strength, to get yourself back together. Take some time for you. Focus, meditate on what it is that you want. And I love this because it looked like Spirit is just wrapping themselves all around this person, giving him downloads and everything. And the thing that's highlighted the most down here is the root chakra. That's where your personal stability, grounding comes from, your confidence, your self-esteem. Getting that all together. That's where the patience may be needed at, to be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Don't beat yourself up for what you went through or experienced. It happened because it was destined to happen, needed to happen, because the things that you are developing now, for example, your value, your self-worth, you didn't have that before. And 9 times out of 10, if you didn't go through this situation here, this storm with this person, whoever this is, or this family dynamic, you would have never developed that within yourself. And once you have developed that within yourself, you move differently. Because you change, you grow, you evolve, and you no longer accept that type of breadcrumbing or behavior toxicity from people. Clarify journey. Oh, okay. Well, it came out. The 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. This is your 3rd eye. Okay. So you definitely Spirit put you on a game here. And you got a lot of that kind of energy out here. You got a lot of your angels and guides and goddesses giving you help and guiding you. But the bottom of the deck is financial constraints. For some of you guys, your third eye, you are becoming aware of just this type of energy, just people draining you. This situation, this relationship with this person may have drained you financially. Like this person really took advantage and broke your pockets, honey. They left you with 2 little coins and a little book here. You probably was just, that was your little meditation book, your manifestation book, if you will. And it's been like that for so long, because I don't know if you can see that, but there's cobwebs all over here. So that means it hasn't been touched in a long time. But I'm also getting on the inside, this may be how you feel. Like there wasn't no love there at all. You guys, you was just a body, basically. Clarify patience, please, Spirit, and thank you. There was no love in that situation. Clarify patience. Please, Spirit, and thank you. The world. Spirit is trying to give you the world, honey. And the world is your oyster right now. But Spirit said, just be a little patient. They giving it to you. It's coming. Don't worry. Just give them a little time. They moving and shaking some things. Just Spirit guys is working overtime on your behalf, okay? They got your back. And everything that you lost that was taken from you, God is going to replace 10 times fold. And what God gives you, can't nobody take away, okay? Not even you, all right? But also, someone may see you like this. They may see you as the world. You are their world to them. We have number 29, and that breaks down to 11, which is the wish fulfillment, the cornucopia card that has showed up at the bottom of the deck not too long ago. This may be a twin flame connection here. You guys may be going towards your twin and leaving a karmic situation. But again, the 11 breaks down to 1 and 1 is 2, which we have the journey card here. So you guys may be journeying to the person who have your heart, your other partner, your balance, your yin, your yang. And you're journeying to them after being tied up. This is at the bottom of the deck. You were tied up in a situation. In 23, 2 and 3 breaks down to the 5. Again, letting go of things that no longer serve you. People, places, things, habits, whatever the case may be. And that's exactly what she was tied up with, all of those things. And you guys are now able to walk away and regain things that you lost after untying yourself. Clarify 6th chakra, please, Spirit, and thank you. Wow, blossoming abundance. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just told you, God ain't playing. And he letting you know adjacent possibilities. You probably didn't think that you had other options before. This person or people may have deceived you into thinking that, you know, you ain't going to go past go. You know, don't collect $200, whatever the case may be. But God is letting you know you got more options than you even realize. And look at this. This one door is closed, but look how many other doors is open. Hell, there's even a window right there. So you guys will have multiple options, multiple streams of income coming in. Well, like God is blessing you abundantly for being obedient and hearing to his call when he told you to make moves and walk away. And he's showing you why he wants you to walk away, or why he wanted you to walk away. Because for some of you guys, you've already done it. This blossoming abundance is out here. This is beautiful, you guys. 24, 4, and 2 is a 6 again. That's that contract card. So you guys may be signing some new contracts and things like that. But just letting you know, you may have been in a marriage or a long-term relationship with someone and may have felt you stayed there way longer than what you were supposed to, because you may have felt like there was no other options, no other choices. Who's going to want me? You may have, you know, no self-esteem, no none of that stuff. This person conditioned you to believe that you were less than, and you ain't gonna get no better than them. And God is like, nah, I got you. May I have 2 cards to clarify instinct? May I have 2 cards to clarify instinct, please, Spirit, and thank you. Following your instinct, and look what comes out. All tied up. You was all tied up with this person. And Spirit is telling you, follow your instincts. Follow the guides that they're giving you. And look at that. That's the 9. That's what's telling you about the broken heart, grief, and loss. Untie yourself from that, okay? I just said it. The 23 breaks down to the 5, which is about, you know, letting go of things that no longer serve you. And this broken heart. Yes, it hurts, but it's not a loss. It's a lesson learned, and it makes you all the better for it. And for those, I'm here, this is for somebody. You may feel like you starting over, or for some of you guys, it is taking a lot for you to walk away from this situation because you may possibly have kids with this person, not wanting to start all over again. But baby, you are not starting all over again. It's impossible to start over when you have knowledge. You've gained knowledge and wisdom from this experience. You're not starting over. You're just becoming a new version of yourself, if you will. You've shedded the old skin that accepted and allowed that type of mistreatment and breadcrumbing and abuse, and you're not doing that anymore. And so when you step into your new situation, it ain't starting over because you got more tools, more things, more wisdom that you're working with that won't allow you to start over. Starting over would mean you don't have none of the knowledge of what you have right now, and you're going to go through that whole karmic cycle process all over again. That's not what we're doing, okay? May I have one more card to clarify instinct? May I have one more card to clarify instinct, please, Spirit, and thank you. There was no love here with this person that had you all tied up. They probably had you all tied up, like just doing things, putting extra burdens on you that shouldn't even be there. They probably wasn't working or anything like that, or purposely doing the very bare minimum of things or whatever to keep just so much burdens on you, just keep you working like a slave pretty much under the sun, which would allow them to have the freedom to do and roam and be with or whoever they want to be with, because you killing yourself bending over backwards to take care of them in the family dynamic. There was no love there. No love at all there. As you can see, it's in the reverse. It came out upright. It showed up upright over here pertaining to, you know, this masculine wanting more love, thinking about the woman that's holding his heart. But over here, with the person who had him all tied up, there's no love there. Following your instinct, you know that this person don't love you, and it's causing you to have appreciation, whether it's for the divine feminine or the divine masculine, or just appreciation for yourself. Let's clarify this sort of romance in reverse. Some of you guys really shut yourself off. It says new beginnings in love. That's what the card represents. But in the reverse, it says this card reverse indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority, encouraging yourself and always acknowledging how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. What did it say? Daughter value, okay? Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. Y'all heard. I don't even need to say nothing else. Clarify this all tied up. Please, Spirit, and thank you. Clarify this all tied up. Look at that. Man holding heart. But what's interesting is the man holding heart fell directly on the woman holding coin. This is who you were tied up with. I can't make this shit up, you guys. I cannot make it up. You were all tied up. You were a person who, you know, maybe wore your heart on your sleeve. You went into this with an open heart. But the person that you were dealing with, this karmic, low vibrational, toxic energy here, it was an illusion. And they made you believe otherwise. And you probably had a choice between this person and your divine feminine, and you chose this toxic person. You might have knew, Or you might not have known. They may have tricked you into believing that they were your soulmate and everything else under the sun. They were wearing a mask, and that ain't the case. And you were all tied up with this person. It was all about money. And here it is, you, the man holding heart. And this man holding heart represents a man of worth, value, and financial status too. But a man of worth and value, dealing with family, love, or emotions. And this is where you were all tied up. And Spirit is telling you, follow your instincts. Your gut is telling you that this person ain't really about you, for you. And you tied up with them in some type of way, and you need to release that. And you could be tied up with them just emotionally. You may still be carrying the energy from them. Let that go. Because you got the victory out here, honey. Victory is yours, okay? Clarify this daughter romance in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. Clarify daughter romance in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. Ooh. Clarify daughter romance in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. All right. Indecision. So you have a choice. I told you, the choices you make right now is real crucial. You either going to continue to keep going down this path with the foolishness, or you're going to choose you. It's totally up to you. But your spirit guides, are cheering you on to make the right choice. And here's this, followed by the strategy. Making a plan to, possibly get out of this situation for those who have not. 21 also breaks down to the 3. 2 and 1 is 3. That's the blossoming abundance card that we saw earlier. What is the indecision about, Spirit? What are the choices about? The thinking woman. So you got the thinking man and the thinking woman out here. That's amazing. You got your pair. So the choices between this toxic person that's all about money and this person who genuinely has your heart, who is a woman of high, intelligence, love, care, nurturing. Like she wear all hats, okay? All hats. But you've got this attachment here. This is 5. This that attachment card I've been saying that keeps coming up. You guys have to let go of things that no longer serves you. So you're either going to choose to keep in being in that space, or you're going to move. That's it. That's the only 2 options you got. Spirit, may I have, let me try to move this out the way so you guys can see over here. May I have 2 cards to clarify ceremony? Please, Spirit. Okay. Your heart chakra. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. You might need to just spend some time, again, I was about to say meditate, and look at that. And it's right here at the bottom of the deck, opening up your heart and things like that. And I get it. It was hard. This whole situation was hard, but don't miss out on the blessing that God is trying to give to you through this person, through this woman or this man, because of what you've experienced in this toxic situation. Okay? Don't miss out on your blessing. But let me back up. 47, that breaks down to 11. 4 and 7 breaks down to 11. So like I said, this is the twin flame. I'm getting heavy twin flame energy here, your counterpart. 38. Wow. 8 and 3, 11. So yeah, real twin flame energy out here, you guys. Get yourself, heal yourself. You don't want to be bitter or any of that stuff. Get yourself together so you can go to the person that you want to be with and that God has created for you, your other half. May I have another card to clarify ceremony? Please, Spirit, and thank you. I heard Spirit say it's okay to love. Okay. I like this. And it fell right on top of the man holding card. And bottom of the deck, 11. Again, you got the heavy twin flame energy. But we have the action card. And we have the Angel of Strength card out here. But they both came out in reverse. So for the action card, these 2 horses, the white horse represents the inside, the spirit side. The black horse represents the outside, the physical side. So as you can see, like the spirit side is like running, and then the black horse is like trotting, if you will. And basically what it means is that the work has been done on the inside, but now you got to do it on the outside. So you may be aware of, you know, who this toxic person or toxic negative energy or whatever, this karmic individual or situation, and you may have done the work on the inside to kind of release and let go, but now you got to do the work on the outside with that situation. So for some of you guys, you need to physically walk away to come out of this. And then in some cases, you guys have walked away or whatever, but it's now time for you to do the physical work to go towards the person that you want. Don't be afraid. And it looks like you love the person, you know, your counterpart, but you're afraid to go towards them because you're afraid of being hurt again. Let spirit talk to and heal you. Let God heal your heart, okay? But again, that's what it is in the upright. But it came out in the reverse. So for some of you guys, that was for somebody. Looks like you guys have actually done or is doing what's necessary to go towards what you want. So let's see. The action card is about energizing effort, willingness to work. But in reverse, it says action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in any constant effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible yet persistent and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. Okay, so go towards what you want, like I said. And then we have the angel of strength. She's out here to give you strength to, because it's hard. And it ain't, you know, oddly enough, it's 50, the number 50, which will break down to the 5 because, you know, cancel out the 0, which is about, again, the attachment, letting go of things, people, situations, so forth, so on, that no longer serves you. And so the angel of strength is here to give you the strength to do that, where you may feel like you don't have it. You may not have the strength to walk away, you may feel. But it came out in the reverse. Now, this is my first time seeing that card in the reverse. So I'm curious to see what that means as well. Because I've never seen that card come out in the reverse before. So let's see. It says, the angel of strength is about personal power and inner strength. In reverse, it says, this card reverse indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into any old patterns of giving your power away. When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the internal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. Okay, so you guys may have completely given in. Some of you guys may have completely given into this toxic person over here. They really deceived you into believing that, you know, you ain't enough. Or it's funny because, again, we have this cornucopia, this wish fulfillment here, that you'll never be able to have that, like this person won't ever want you, so forth and so on. You've given them your power, and it's time for you to take that back. Okay, now I have a card to clarify the 4th chakra. Archangel Raphael, please. Spirit, and thank you. Okay. The angel of love. Needing more love. You are in need of more love here, and making a plan. Go towards that. Make the plan to get out of this situation. Follow your instincts, okay? Spirit is telling you what to do. We have number 49. That's what, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 13 was the card that was the financial constraint card. The card that had the 2 little coins in it in the book with all the cobwebs. I told you, not only did this person probably deplete you, take all your money and everything else. It's not funny, but they probably took all of that. it left you also empty on the inside as well, which is why it's coming out with the heart chakra, because you need to open up your heart. Okay? You need to open up your heart, and then we have the strategy. So, I mean, we know what to do here. You need to make a plan to walk away, but you have the strength here to do it. This is first chakra Archangel Michael, and this is about personal stability. Okay? He got your back. He here. He with you. Clarify action and angel of strength in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. Action and angel of strength in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. You are the magician. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. You just have to know and believe and trust in yourself. You have the power to do this. Okay? You have to believe in you. And stop listening to the naysayers over here. It's number 53. And it breaks down to the 8. Which brings us back to the indecision. Is right now, this is the crucial time. The choices that you make right now going to set the tone for your tomorrow and your tomorrows to come, generations after generations. And it's time to break these curses, you guys. Okay? And yes, bottom of the deck says hostilities. It's going to cause some hostilities when you start taking your power back. You're not allowing people to just treat you however they want to, bread from you and all of that stuff. Toxic people, narcissistic people, they don't want that. They don't want you to figure out that you have power or take your power back or whatever, because it leaves them powerless. It doesn't, you knowing who you are, what you bring to the table, your worth, your value, you knowing that, you are going to protect that now. And you're not going to allow these people to take advantage of what you didn't know. Okay? But now you do. What is the potential outcome of this situation? Please, Spirit, and thank you. What is the potential outcome of this situation? Please, Spirit, and thank you. What's the potential outcome of this situation? All right. We have hostilities and somebody is having anxiety. Yeah, because you standing up for yourself. He out here with the sword like, I'm not taking no more shit for nobody else. I hear what you have to say, and the minute you start talking crazy, it's off with your head. And somebody's having anxiety about that. Hell yeah, you should be. They worry. They worry because they know what that means when you step into your power. They know what that means. And bottom of the deck is adjacent possibilities. They know that once you realize your worth and stuff, that means you're going to know that you got other options out there and you ain't got to settle for their nonsense. They know. They are well aware. Spirit, may I have one more card? Clarify this hostilities and anxiety. Oop. We have adjacent possibilities. We have in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want that in. You guys may not think that you have that. And bottom of the deck is the broken heart. You guys got to get out of that space, you guys. It's important. It's so important to get out of that space. 24 adjacent possibilities in the reverse. There's many unconsidered options, but when it's reversed, it says, when reversed, the adjacent possibility card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity, okay? Because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits. Projecting your energy out into the universe is calling back your results. Calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide, are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. So as I told you, this reading right here, God is, honestly, I feel like it went backwards. Like it started from what your ending will look like when you get to the end of that tunnel. But this is showing where you are right now. Almost like it worked backwards. the choices right now that you have in front of you, the decision to walk away, to choose you, to get out of this unhealthy, toxic situation is crucial. Choose yourself. You ain't even got to think about it, guys. I'm giving you the answer. Choose you, okay? Choose you. Actually, I'm going to take this over to the other side. So you guys, we're going to finish this reading on the other side, which is going to be on my YouTube channel. Cost you absolutely nothing. All you need to do is just go to my bio and click the YouTube icon, and it'll take you right there, and you'll be able to catch the remaining of this video, which we will go into your spirit animal, the things that you need to do to get you out of this situation, and what affirmations, what seeds you need to plant within yourself, the angel guides, the guidance that the angels want to give you, okay? So we'll take that on to the other side. I love you guys, and this has been your reading for the next 48 hours for my earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I love you. Bye. See you on the other side. Until next time.